those what typically latch on you, they kill you or something, or?
Well, in Lyme's disease, and now you've got the. Oh, look at this! Look at you with the fancy schmancy hat.
Did you spray the bottom of your tree, just around?
I just sprayed around because I have like most.
I didn't even think we were going to be in the woods. Damn it.
I thought we were just on the cemetery.
Yeah, it is a cemetery. It's not really that woodsy.
Now, in the woods, there's no brush that's going to hit us, right? It's all open.
It's so sad that I'm so used to this. I've become like such a hiker.
You're an outdoors woman now.
I'm an outdoor woman now. All the people coming in and out, vandalism and kids and whatnot over the years.
So those people actually, they don't own the cemetery, they just own
that house. That woman
some of the interactions in this area they think are the babies that their stones were removed because they died tragically. There's 6 kids that died part of the Hagelin family. So the first thing I set up, we're going to be by the famous stone. I'm going to have that in the shot, and we're just going to ask about who is the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove, and then we're just going to just formulate some questions based on that area right there. Then we're going to move on to that next famous stone over there. Then we're going to do basically all 4 quadrants, just asking questions. The Moss family over here. And then by the water there's a swamp. We're going to go there. We're going to do the Capone song. And we're going to see if we get elicit something over there. When we go to that tombstone over there, the mother-child one, people think that they're related. They're not. The baby that's buried there has nothing to do with the big stone. But I'm going to play that Celine Dion song, because that song, the words match exactly the story of that baby, how the baby died, and how the mother's looking for that baby whose mother's buried in another cemetery.
What's the setup here?
Well, this is the Konstantine microphone, the left channel, and the right channel is the Parabolic microphone.
Okay.
And then this is left and right to let us know who's speaking. This is for positional information.
All right.
So this is concentrated. This is only going to pick up the forest. Yeah, it'll pick us up us also, but it will be more muffled. In fact, I'm going to move this over here so that it doesn't really get us.
All right, so what's our setup over here, boss?
This is going to be the Parrot Talk. We're going to wear this when we ask questions. And going to take our voice, convert it to an EMF signal. It's going to go into the air out of this coil. That's also going to allow us to hear audio later on when we play some music. We're going to send songs in the air also as well.
You know I love this. He knows I love this. I was waiting for so long. Somebody please do this.
Okay, so I've got the recording.
I'm just, because we're changing theirs, not ours.
Let me know when you want me to give the initiation.
I got these recordings going right here. They're not recording yet. So, you're going to stand in the center there, Stevie, in camera. All right, you want to get out of the frame right now?
I'm going to be out. So is this going to be our configuration?
Yeah, stand right there, Steve. That's perfect. And just say that over.
Stephen here with Vparanormal. We are here at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery in 2016, the second time around, joined by Mary and Pam from Paranormal MD. We're about to do our initiation of the investigation and begin our first experiment. So now all cellular devices put in airplane mode, all equipment fired up and tested. We are ready to begin. All the people investigating the paranormal at this location are sealed from all imperfect energies and are protected and guided. Any spirits or entities encountered are commanded to remain bound to the confines of this location.
famous tombstone where the picture was taken of the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. And I'm just going to ask a couple of questions while we're here. We're set up. As I'm speaking, my voice is going into this device, which is transmitting it as an EMF signal. It's just for us to know, but not for the spirits. There's a lot of questions about this cemetery and about this famous stone here that I'm standing right by. The main question is, who was the picture that was captured of the person sitting? So that person is in this environment right now, and they see all this crazy equipment. Don't be intimidated. If you could just give us a name of who you possibly are, if you're here, and if you're associated with this tombstone or this burial, or if you're one of the babies that were buried here in this area. So I'm going to be quiet now and give you some time to speak if you'd like to give us a message. Now I'm going to say a couple names of what people speculate are the people involved with this famous tombstone right here. There's two sisters-in-laws, Catherine Rogue Fulton and Luella Fulton Rogers. If either one of you are here, can you say hello to us and let us know that you're here in this environment? So I got some more questions. There's another possibility of somebody involved with this tombstone, and her name is Marcia May Fulton. And if Marcia, if you're here tied to this area or this ground or this tombstone, can you tell us your story or just give us your name or acknowledge that you're here? There's two other people that could be tied to this area and to this stone and this ground. Catherine Vogue Fulton again, and also Bert Fulton. You were buried at a nearby cemetery called Zion Cemetery. Are you visiting this area? Do you come here to find your family that's buried in this area? If you do, just simply say yes or no. And the third possibility of something that could be tied to this ground and to this tombstone is Amelia Patrick. Is Amelia Patrick here? If you are, can you say hello? Now Amelia, you had a family member, a small child named Libby May, and she was buried here in lot number 44 in the Patrick family plot. Are you possibly visiting Bachelor's Grove Cemetery to find Libby May in this environment? If so, just say hello or let us know. Say yes. Now we're sitting on lot number 73, or we're standing on lot number. The stone is on lot 73. They do know who was buried here, and her name is Mary Rick. So Mary, you're right below my feet here. Do you visit Bachelor's Grove occasionally? Could this be you, Mary Rick, that are visiting? If it's so, just say yes or no. Another interesting fact about the cemetery is there's 6 plots that aren't marked that are of young children under the age of 5 that are buried here. And there's actually a couple, 4 of them are infants. Could you be coming back, Mary, to find these children that are buried here because somebody removed their grave markers, and that might be upsetting you? So if that's upsetting you and you do visit, can you let us know? Just say hello or say yes.
really important for so many of us here to make contact with you, not just to understand who you are, but maybe to assure us that there is another side. We can't hear you with our ears, but we have a lot of devices here, and I'm sure you've seen lots of this already, that can capture your voice. So please speak loudly and clearly. Catherine, are you here, or Catherine or Bert, are you here for your infant daughter? Lulu Fulton Rogers. Are you in this area? Do you stand watch of her? John Fulton and Lulu Fulton. Can you please repeat your names for me, please? I have some other questions for you. We noticed these lovely roses, these yellow roses. Can you tell me why these flowers were left? What's the name of the person who left these roses here? Let me tell you a little bit about me. You might notice, and I hope you can see our energy here, that we're putting out our light. If you can see that, would you please tell me that now? When this burial plot, family plot was put here, who was it that purchased the land and bought this plot? Are there a lot of you from on the other side that stay in this area, or do you visit? Does it make you feel good that so many people come here to this small, tiny cemetery, which is so family orientated? Or would you prefer if people just didn't come here anymore? What's the infant daughter? Is it Marcia? Is that Marcia or Marcia? Do any of you know who Amelia is? Can someone either named Erwin or Arwin, or do you know someone by that name? Amelia? Where did you live when you were alive? It's very sad losing children. It's very sad losing anyone, especially a child. Do you still feel sadness? And I want to know, why does it say infant daughter? Why isn't your daughter's name actually on the stone? Hi, we're here again, and I have a few questions for you. I'm really curious as to why people have left some of the things that they have here for you. Well, this is a skateboard. I'm not even sure you would know what a skateboard is. What's the significance of them leaving a coin purse, or it's sort of like a wallet, but it's a little coin purse? Alright, this I can see. That's just because it's fun. I get that. Possibly the necklaces, because it's a girl. can, though, identify these as being necklaces. And please, if you can hear me, which I hope that you can, whoever is answering me, again, please, you can step up to anything here and touch it, including me, and let us know that you're here. And I do want, very, very importantly, want you to know this, that we are here with the deepest respect for you and your lives and your family's lives, and in no way do we mean to be disrespectful. We would like to share some music with you. It's a newer song you may have not ever heard, new since your passing, any of you here. And it's, you might be able to understand it and relate to it because of what you've gone through, the sadness that you felt and the loss of children and loved ones. So we're going to play this song for you, and hopefully we're going to play it so that we can hear it with our ears, but we're also going to put it out into a frequency that you might be able to hear better. And if you can, please, please comment and let us know. I hope that that song somehow touched you and that you were able to hear. And if so, could you please let us know that you did hear it? Any type of response is very welcome. Also, for anyone who might have been joining us around here, while we are still here in the cemetery area and near the water, you are welcome to join us and follow us along while we are here at Bachelor's Grove and thank you very much for listening and hopefully speaking to us.
Okay, this is the Seek Thermal video at Bachelor's Grove looking into the swamp, August 26, 2016, 2:57 p.m. I'm kind of focusing into the water to see if it will pick up any kind of change in the water itself.
We're here at the swamp at Bachelor's Grove, and this is the swamp where a body was fished out. But anyways, we're down here because supposedly Al Capone dumped some bodies in here, and Al loved this song that Fats Weller did called Ain't Misbehavin'. So we're going to play that for you now, and if there's any entities that can hear this and can come up here and send us any kind of signal, we've got a whole bunch of equipment here set up. We're going to be playing the Fats Weller song that I mentioned earlier, Al Capone's favorite song, called Ain't Misbehavin'. If any of you are related to Al Capone and you recognize the song that just played, can you say hi to us or send us some sort of signal that you're here?
So there's apparently a farmer who was pulled into the, on an accident was pulled into the water from his horses. And if that farmer is present with us now and would like to say something, we are open to hear it.
Okay, we're here at Bachelor's Grove, and this is the final part of the investigation for today. I'm going to go through a series of names. Catherine Voigt Fulton, Luella Fulton Rogers, Marcia May Fulton, Catherine Voigt Fulton, the baby Emma, Amelia Patrick, or Libby May. Now there's a lot of people buried here. We always emphasize those names. This is the time for anybody else that's here to talk and to say something, because we're here to listen. We're going to listen really close. You have to speak really loud into these pieces of equipment near me. I'm going to be silent now. Please tell if anybody's here. Is there any stories you want to tell us? Anything pertinent to your life or to your death? Given the opportunity now just to say something into these devices or come near them, and we'll know that you're here. If you're sick of all the people showing up asking these silly questions, just say that. Say you're sick of it, or say stop, and we'll stop. If you could just tell me if you're here, just tell me your first name. Say it very loud so we can hear you. If you communicated to us, we really appreciate that, because it's really difficult, I know, for you to speak to us and to communicate. And I know this equipment might be intimidating to you. It's not meant to hurt you or harm you, just our way of communicating to you. And I hope you could hear us, and I hope you responded to us. If you did or did not, thanks a lot for being here, and thanks a lot for trying to communicate with us. We're going to go now. So, goodbye, Bachelor's Grove, for now.